Hello, welcome, beautiful people. Thank you once again for joining us. This is Empowerment Network, and this is a special Saturday with the Old Tech Pro. Today, we are missing our dear brother Bob because he traveled home to Cameroon. And so, if he's not here, he will be coming back next week. So, guys,
Yeah.
let me start on a refresher mood or for a teaser for somebody who doesn't know on passive yet, because we are speaking to the world. We are on this platform. They call us Empowerment Network because we are empowered by a company called ONPASSIVE. And so ONPASSIVE is an IT company that is specialized in software development since 2018. So many people are wondering, we're bringing an opportunity today because we think that many people are wandering around just looking for something that will solve a problem like permanently, but they don't know that we have the solution here. They don't know that in Mr. Mufare's ecosystem, the X factor is there. So whatever thing you want, you will get it with us on passive. And so today, me and my brothers, we are here to tell you that ONPASSIVE is concerned, is busy working over our finances to make sure that we have total financial and time freedom, because he wants us to use that time and the blessings we get from this company to also take care of humanity. So many people are struggling and going through a lot. You see it and you don't like it, but you can't help because you don't have enough. But this is the opportunity for you to do that thing that your heart is telling you to do. Welcome, Brother Oliver.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I want to thank our audience and the world that are watching us today. I want to thank Sister Comfort. I want to thank Collins and Vincent. Like Sister Comfort said, our brother Bob is not here because he traveled, but he will be back. Yes, ONPASSIVE. This is a company that has, that started since 2018 and putting up or building softwares application, and it's a SaaS applications that is embedded with artificial intelligence, automation, and integrate 100%. This is a company that what we have today, what Mr. Ash Mufara has put today, is like a company that has been in the market for the past 15 years, but we've been in less than 6 years now, and the first commercial product that is going out, O Connect, it will be coming out soon. We are counting the days. And we have 3 other products that are free products that, please, those who are out there, you can get in. We have O Connect, we have O Net, and we have O Trim. These are products that people will use on daily basis. So you can get in, find yourself in the ecosystem, familiarize yourself with these 3 free products. If you like it, why not join? Listen, this is a company that will provide us or provide people or provide the world with a permanent solution. When I say a permanent solution, this is, you are going to have your time freedom and your financial freedom. Like my sister Comfort just mentioned. Listen, a startup company that comes in, never heard of, with an AI cloud data center. We have everything in-house. The softwares, we have hardwares also. The company has been certified by Cisco, has been certified by CompTIA. Name it, Icon. We have our own domain. We will be selling domain. When you come in, you become a founder, an affiliate. You have a website. That website will be running on daily basis. You become now an affiliate. You make your income from it. So please, I will say that those who are out there, please, the time has come that bring in your family. Don't beg anybody, because it's a favor. If you talk to anybody about ONPASSIVE, it is a favor. You are not begging anybody. Not only that, when I say it's a SaaS solution, it's pay as you go. Pay as you go means that when you get in, you activate any product that is there, from O Connect, from O Tracker, from O Desk, from whatever product that you get, you become an affiliate. You start earning an income automatic. Please, you cannot be that. Everything is done for you. The only thing that you have to do is to make sure you go to your OES. You familiarize yourself with the OES. Go to the user manual. Each of these projects, they do have the user manual. You go there, read, and to understand the business that you are in. Listen, we are in software application. Listen again, let me say this: we are in a software application, and that is a SaaS. If you can imagine what these other big tech companies are making out there, then you know what I'm talking about. You can wrap your head around it. You know what I'm talking about. And it's a permanent solution. It is a permanent solution. So again, the company is not going to the stock market. What do you mean by stock market? Yeah, people do ask questions. Why is it that ONPASSIVE is not in the stock market? Because ONPASSIVE has all the resources. We have all the resources that we don't need to go to the stock market. There are a lot of regulations and fees that if we go to the stock market, we, the affiliate, will not make the amount of money because it will go to those big guns up in the stock market. We are not there. Your data will not be sold. You have your data. The CEO has been consistent with that no data will be sold out. So you can imagine when you get in what you are going to make. I want to say this: ONPASSIVE. Name it. When you come to financial sector, we are there. Healthcare, ONPASSIVE is there. The media, we are there. When I say media, maybe people will not understand media, marketing. You talk of Avada, we are there. We got it. You know, we've signed, ONPASSIVE has signed a lot of partnership. A lot of partnership. Tell me which company that has, you know, we have our corporate office is in Dubai, Burj Khalifa. 2 floors. When I say 2 floors, it's not like you go and buy an apartment in those 2 floors, 134 and 152, if I'm not mistaken. The whole floor, ONPASSIVE own the whole of those 2 floors. Look at the train station. Look at the train station in Dubai. Look at the mall, from Abu Dhabi Mall and Dubai Mall. ONPASSIVE is there. So please, if you are out there, you are looking for a permanent solution, financial solution, and time freedom, ONPASSIVE is the place for you to be now. We are now getting into the market that we are counting the days. We are counting the days that things are going to explode. So I want to say this: come and get your position. We have the 3 free products. Familiarize yourself with the 3 free products. Look into it. See if you can buy any other, activate or buy any products, get in, and your financial freedom and time freedom, and this is a permanent solution for you and your generation. Then you start looking now into your community.
Right.
The one big thing that ONPASSIVE got that these other tech companies or any other company, they don't have, the humanity part of it.
Indeed, bro.
You make excess. Upon excess, that you have enough to share. Sister Comfort, thank you.
Yes. You can tell when your brother is on fire. We are fine. I think this show is about to end now because he's done it all. So that was a powerful review of the entire company, bro. Oliver, we really thank you so much. And again, guys, if you are just joining us right now, thank you for the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because it's very important. And of course, what are we saying today? ONPASSIVE takes care of your finances, and you take care of humanity. You know, like Collins was saying yesterday, according to Mr. Mufare, he doesn't need ONPASSIVE. It's way too massive. He doesn't need the work because he's well to do already. Why did he create ONPASSIVE? To empower you and myself so that we go out there and uplift humanity, to put a smile on a face that never knew they could ever smile in their lives. Or some people lost their smiles, and then we are bringing them back. So, Collins, according to you, Mr. Mufare sees no meaning in ONPASSIVE if it's not to uplift humanity. Let's go deep into that, bro.
Thank you, Mr. Comfort. Thank you, Bro Oliver, for the good intro. Mr. Comfort, that is true, because if you look at the ONPASSIVE concept, and you look at the reason behind what Mr. Ashifara built ONPASSIVE, he doesn't really need ONPASSIVE. He built ONPASSIVE because of humanity, because he wants to do something different. And if you take the humanitarian part out, you know, out of ONPASSIVE, Mr. Ashifara will be less motivated even to continue with ONPASSIVE, because he doesn't really need it. You know, he told us a story about even the dad doesn't even want to know about ONPASSIVE, because he said, I want my son back. I don't really need it. What are you doing with everything? The mom is the only one who understands better. He said, all right, I know my son is doing it for humanity. And that's the reason why he's doing this, you know, and the time will come where a lot of people understand. He doesn't need all this amount of money. He said, how many houses do you need? How many cars do you need? But let's look at the concept of ONPASSIVE. He said it's about paying less. It's about doing less, earning more, you know, and the ability to do good to mankind. Why will he say you should earn more to do good to mankind? Why will Mr. Ashmufara say that? He would have said, take a little bit of residual income, go and continue your job, work until you die. He doesn't need to give us a lot. Like other businesses, people go, because remember, all the other businesses, they were not built to change mankind. Just that something happened and then people make money, and not everybody can do it. Go the likes of Amazon, not everybody can do it. But when you look at ONPASSIVE, you want to talk about doing less, paying less. As Oliver said, is because the system is automated. You look at the business model of ONPASSIVE, the 5 pillars. If you want to go back to the concept, because without the 5 pillars, there is no concept. And without the concept, there is no 5 pillars. Because Mr. Ashmufara already has this concept about you paying less, doing less, and then earn more. You cannot give what you don't have. You know, a hungry man cannot feed a hungry man. You know, so if you look at it very well, it gives you the time and financial freedom. And how will you get the time and financial freedom? It's about the business model of ONPASSIVE. When he sat, I remember the story when he talked about coming with the idea of being ONPASSIVE. He said, okay, I want to build a business, you know, for myself and my family, a business. And I want to replicate this business to others, to as many people who decide to join the company. You know, it's just like someone built Walmart and said, okay, I own this Walmart in California. I want to build Walmart maybe in Mexico and give it to somebody else and say, no, I don't have anything to do with that Walmart. You own it, own everything. That's exactly what Mr. Ashmufara have done. He said, all right. And for you to be able to give that, it means you are bringing everything in-house. In-house, when Mr. Ashmufara said, you will own it, we will own it. It's about the 4 pillars. It's about what? The total ecosystem with a single sign-on. It means every product is in that ecosystem. O-Connect, O-Trim, O-Tracker, free and paid products, all with a single sign-on. Build it complete. Then you do what? You have a domain, because without domain, it means you are still bringing third party. Third party will still charge you more. Bring the domain in-house. Bring data center in-house. That's the third one. Bring your payment processor in-house. Once you have that 4 things, you've already owned it. I've owned the internet. It means I'm not paying money to third party. So this is all in-house. Now I've built a business like this, owning all of these things. A house, payment processor, products, and services. And I said, all right, I want to replicate now this business to many people, those who come in. So, for instance, I own a business, Comfort own a business, Oliver, all those people who have come into ONPASSIVE, they own a business, a replica of ONPASSIVE. If you wrap your head around, that is where the time and financial freedom start to kick in. Because ONPASSIVE is the webmaster running everything behind the scene, but people are seeing, whoa, Comfort. Oh, I went to Comfort site. The service provider there was really good. They served me very well. The product was really nice. Nobody sees ONPASSIVE. They see Comfort, they see Collins, they see millions of people. The world will know your name. When he come back, he said the world will know your name, because the world is seeing you, not ONPASSIVE. Mr. I said, you cannot take from me and I cannot take from you. We will only grow together, uplifting humanity. While ONPASSIVE is growing, Comfort is growing, Oliver is growing, all those who are coming, they are growing. The same like Mr. Ashmufara. You cannot take from ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE cannot take from you. But together we can grow and change humanity. That is the humanitarian part of it. Companies that will come, what will happen? Participate. Some with tight budget, maybe they're about to collapse. They will use ONPASSIVE platform. You know, what will happen? The product is what is affordable and it's of high quality. It will give them that stability in their business. And they can decide to do what? I want to become an affiliate and still make money. You know, we can talk about the health. We know about a lot of care homes in United Kingdom. They are struggling. What if they come and they become an affiliate? They make money to give better care. What about schools that are struggling? What about humanitarian bit where they go with pan every day? We're walking around and they're standing in front of supermarket begging for 1 cent, 2 cent. What if they use ONPASSIVE platform using Obless? They can generate that money with no possible time, rather standing under the cold, under this winter, asking for coins. And sometimes they go the whole day without getting anything. So when people wrap their head around, ONPASSIVE is not coming to collapse businesses, but it's coming as a platform where business can strive. Business who are struggling. There are major businesses that don't need money. They're coming for the solutions and services. They will do what? Use ONPASSIVE, because ONPASSIVE products is of high quality and the price is affordable. Nobody wants to spend a lot, no matter how your product is. We have HP products. They are the best, one of the best when it comes to IT. How many people use them? Because it's too expensive. So most companies will decide to go for affordable one with good quality. So if you look at it, everybody wants to save money, save time, and save everything. ONPASSIVE is that platform for everybody. So whoever is listening to this, take a look at ONPASSIVE. Whether you are a small business or a large business, there is everything for you to keep you going, to keep you running. And it's also for normal people like us who are there to make commissions as well. It is there for everybody. So, Comfort, I'll leave it there.
Yes, I like the way you ended that there's everything for everybody. And this is how Kevin, I think it's Kevin Rutledge, if I'm making a mistake, we all know his mantra, everythingforyou.com. I love that. I think allforyou.com or something like that. When they say all, it means you have all you need. Guys, listen. Yesterday, there's something that Marty said. Sometimes we don't see it, but when somebody hits it, you are like, yes. Marty says ONPASSIVE will teach companies how to do what? To start thinking about humanity. Yes, people will stop flexing up, say, listen, this is how much I have, this is how much I have, this is how much I have. I can use my money to close you down and stuff like that. They will use it now to change lives, to do that thing that Mr. Mufara is sending you and myself to go and do. There is everything. It's all hands free, because Ash is like, just go to bed, sleep. You know, when Warren Buffett said it, I don't know how many years ago, many people have been trying. It's a good idea, Mr. Warren Buffett. Thank you. If you cannot find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work till you die. But how? I'm not sure how much Warren Buffett has tried to make this materialize for everybody. I'm sure it's working for him. He's sharing his experience. However, I've never been part of it. Oliver has never, Vincent has never, Collins has never. You maybe, but I don't know. But here is Mr. Mufare. He doesn't say it that you can do it, but he makes it do. He already does it. That here it's it. Take it now. You know, I'm just. There's this song we sing in church. Fields are wide, harvests are waiting. You know, harvests are waiting. Harvesters are there, but they don't have the means to go out there and harvest. Here is Mr. Mufare to say, if you need a truck, if you need goods, if you need bags of food, if you need pieces of land to erect buildings or do whatever, I will give it to you. Get ready and go. That is what Mr. Mufare is out there to do. So guys, especially if you are new, take this. If you are watching this for the first time, ask us any question in the chat section. We will help you, because you are going around, you are being tortured. Your neighbor is really struggling, but you can't help because you have just very limited hand to mouth. Every month it comes and goes, but you can't get, you have no access to pass over. Vincent, I'm sorry, we may be cheating on you, but if you want, you go the two ways. If you like to contribute first, go ahead and contribute, but make a quick recap to our dear brothers and sisters who are watching here in front. We have so many of them, and they do request for this. Guys, bear with us and let's keep the fire burning. Vincent, please.
Okay. Thank you, my brother Oliver, Collins, and Sister Comfort. Yeah, well, okay. I will do a recap of what my two brothers said earlier today. Donc, je disais que bon, pour le ONPASSIVE, la famille ONPASSIVE francophone, je voulais faire un petit résumé de ce que mon frère Olivier et Collins ont dit tout à l'heure. Donc, ils ont dit que ONPASSIVE, comme vous le savons tous, est une compagnie informatique, et l'informatique, ONPASSIVE aussi est chargé aussi pour spécialiser dans le développement des produits informatiques nous avons des produits comme on reconnaît que nous utilisons partout dans nos webinaires, dans nos conférences et autres. Donc, c'est pour dire que c'est une grosse boîte informatique qui a été créée depuis 2018, qui aujourd'hui qui continue de développer les produits informatiques. Donc, c'est une... Et pas seulement aussi les produits informatiques, nous avons aussi des centres de données. L'un des plus grands centres de données informatiques que nous, ONPASSIVE possède, on peut conserver plus de 1 milliard de données que notre PDG-H nous a offert. Donc, c'est une grosse base qui aussi, ils ont collé, Olivier aussi, on parlait de l'aspect humanitaire. Ce n'est pas seulement aussi sur l'aspect des produits informatiques et autres, mais ONPASSIVE aussi est basé sur l'aspect humanitaire. Donc, Monsieur H aussi travaille aussi dans ce sens. Comme Collins l'a dit, il n'a pas besoin de beaucoup de maisons, il n'a pas besoin de beaucoup de voitures, il n'a pas besoin de tout ça. Il le fait pour l'humanité, il le fait pour nous. Nous autres qui avons besoin, il le fait pour nous. Nous, à travers nous aussi, qui sommes en passif, on peut aussi aider les gens autour de nous. Moi, par exemple, j'ai rêve de construire un hôpital de ma région ou pour donner à ces pauvres gens qui sont là-bas, qui n'ont pas les moyens. Donc, c'est de ça que M. H a fait. Sans ONPASSIVE, peut-être que je ne pourrais pas réaliser mon rêve. Mais avec ONPASSIVE, je suis sûr et certain que je pourrais réaliser mon rêve. Et c'est bien comme parmi nous aussi, Blend ici, Olivier aussi, il a beaucoup de rêves. Collins, c'est pareil. Donc, c'est pour nous dire que nous avons beaucoup d'activités. Donc, pour ceux qui sont encore là-bas, qui n'ont pas encore joué ONPASSIVE, nous vous invitons à joindre cette grosse entreprise. Aujourd'hui, ONPASSIVE, c'est l'entreprise aujourd'hui que personne, aucune compagnie ne peut se comparer ou qui peut faire ce que notre PDG est en train de faire pour nous et ce que ONPASSIVE fait aussi pour l'aspect humanité dans le monde. Aucune compagnie dans le monde fait ce qu'ONPASSIVE fait. Donc, on vous invite tous, ceux qui sont encore derrière, qui ne l'ont pas encore, allez-y sur le site de onpassive.com. Il y a aussi des vidéos, des courtes vidéos de 1 minute, 3 minutes pour comprendre. S'il y a des questions que vous ne comprenez pas, vous allez sur ONPASSIVE, vous pouvez vous poser des questions et puis ces vidéos, regardez ces vidéos de 5-10 minutes, ça va vous aider sur tous les aspects. L'aspect de nos produits, c'est les produits qu'ONPASSIVE fait aujourd'hui, tout ce qu'ONPASSIVE a, les centres de données, aussi l'aspect humanitaire, tout est là. On a toutes les vidéos qui sont là-bas. Donc, allez-y regarder. Et si vous regardez les vidéos sur le site d'ONPASSIVE que vous ne comprenez pas, vous pouvez vous poser aussi des questions. Il y a des leaders il y a plein de leaders dans le monde. Mais si vous êtes habitué à Olivier, Collins, Comfort, ou moi, ou bien Bob, vous pouvez venir vers nous, poser des questions. Nous sommes disponibles à vous aider à mieux comprendre ONPASSIVE. Donc, c'est pour dire que, j'essaie de résumer un peu, mais on continue. Je vais continuer aussi d'ajouter ce que mes frères et sœurs ont dit tout à l'heure sur ONPASSIVE. Donc, merci, Sister Comfort.
Powerful. Thank you so much, bro. On point. We really appreciate you. So, guys, while we are doing this today, we care about people who are not yet in ONPASSIVE. We care about people who are already in ONPASSIVE. We have all sorts of people from the youngest to the most eldest person is in ONPASSIVE. Let's share a lot, as much as we can, because especially young people, maybe somebody is already planning to get a flying car and stuff like that. It's not a bad idea. However, we need to hold them back to say as many cars as you would want to acquire. Remember that the change, because Ash is not interested in what you make. Ash is just interested in that bit that is rolling over. Your cup is full and rolling over. The rest that is rolling over and drops are pouring on the ground. That's Ash is what Ash is interested in. Pick them up. Go do something to someone. Listen, guys, when I found ONPASSIVE, I was like, because before I found ONPASSIVE, Collins knows, Oliver knows, because we are, our home is in turmoil. There's war. People are really struggling. We struggle to send money for food. It's never getting enough. So when I found this, I say, if this is true, then this is what I have been looking for. That's why if you scroll down to the first of the videos I made, it was in Pidgin telling our people that, listen, this is the thing we are looking for. Our people will not cry again. They'll have at least food to eat. Children will go back to school. Homes that have been burnt down will be erected again, you know, and people have a lot of plans. I'll let my brother Oliver share what he wants to do in a lab will come. That is his village of birth. This gives an idea to especially a young person. who just think that they are about getting rich, not knowing what exactly they can do or where to start to help their community. Brother Oliver.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Vincent, for the wonderful translation that you did, and that's very good. At least we do represent the world. ONPASSIVE is a global company in more than 200 countries all over the world, and you know what that means, that if we can just help 1 or 2 or 3%, of which I'm seeing that we are going to help more than 3% of the world today. You know, our neighborhood, those who are in ONPASSIVE, they are going to touch people's life. Like my brother Bob always also talk about pull the trigger. Pull the trigger means somebody that you don't even know. Somebody that you don't even know. What you do to that person's life, you will change that person's life, and that person will never see you again. While we are still doing our own humanitarian work at the corner. You know, like me for one, I'm from Mancon and Abukam. I know my dad started the health center there. He built a ground health. I was talking with colleagues, a ground mud house, mud building. I have to take it, my junior brother and I, Divine, we have to take it now to the next level to put at least a good equipped lab and health center there. That is our dream. That is the dream that we want to do. Water project, electricity, you know, come to other towns like in Douala, people who are suffering. We have to do kids that they can't afford a pair of shoes to go to school. Kids that cannot even also books or the tuition. We make sure that we take care of them. No, but this is going to happen after we fill our tanks. And for what I know, for what we are seeing, within 1 year or within 6 months, we must have taken care of our tanks. So please, guys, ONPASSIVE is the place to be. ONPASSIVE is a company that's the growth and the sustainability is guaranteed. Why do I say? Let me back it up by saying that the growth and the sustainability of ONPASSIVE is guaranteed. Look at the big minds that are coming into ONPASSIVE, from the doctors to the professor. The CEO just announced on Wednesday that's the head of the AI department was his own instructor, was his own teacher. Can you imagine how many years, more than 30 years ago? He is the one now to head the AI department. He has a PhD. He has worked for 40 years or how many years plus. Look, just look around. Look at who is heading now the Hyderabad office. You know, look at Mohammed Kamal, look at Mohammed Nazar. Look, all what ONPASSIVE has been doing is branding. Now the marketing has to go out aggressively. Let me say again, let me emphasize on this sustainability and growth. Any company that cannot sustain or guarantee the growth, then look, it's tantamount to failure. But if you look at the foundation that Mr. Ash Mufara has put down, and with the people that they surround us, we are sure that we are going to eradicate poverty within less than no time. You know, 1%, 2% is an understatement. Because I don't see why somebody will sit, you see your neighbor suffering, you cannot help, and you have everything. Even if it's how much, you know, that humanity part of it, we should make sure, please. And I'm also begging to our others and those who are going to join us, come and join and take care of yourself and take care of your humanity and take care of your neighborhood. Because we all need, around us, there are people suffering. Both here in the US, that where I am, and around the world, in the 200 countries that we are, then there is somebody that needs your help. There is somebody that needs your help around your neighborhood. There is somebody there. So please come in, take this advantage, make some molars for yourself, and take care of your community. Like I want to take care of my own community in my village, Alabukam. I'm proud to say it, and we will do it. If I can do it, you can do it. All of us can join, and that is all what Mr. Ash Mufara needs from us. That humanitarian part. Mr. Ash Mufara wants us, like he always said, Mother Teresa was a good woman, but she had limited resources. So we should come and take over Mother Teresa and make Mother Teresa proud, and make our CEO also proud, because this is what ONPASSIVE is all about. Thank you.
Yes, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, guys. Sometimes we like touching examples. And one thing that Ash is doing, for some reason, we keep saying Ash is doing it because we see it being done. Ash is making us finally live the biblical help your neighbor or love your neighbor as yourself. You know, Vavina Benny lives in Australia. She is from Papua New Guinea. But this time around, her nearest neighbor is in the refugee camps in Nigeria, because when I'm going to Adagon region, she will be coming to me with me. That is the fun of ONPASSIVE, because your neighbor has nothing to do with the person next door. Not that we don't start from there, because we cannot skip them and go far away. But then we take care of this immediate neighbor and the other neighbor down the road, and then cross over, go as far as cover millions of miles just to put put lightning on somebody's face. This is very important. So, Brother Collins, we don't know where you want to go from, but today is all about humanity. People need to know what they've got in their hands.
Yes, thank you, Zakobo. Thank you, Oliver. Oliver, you've just like spilled everything out. So yeah, you know, I always said you cannot give what you don't have, and ONPASSIVE is giving us that time and financial freedom to do it. And there was a time I made a statement. I said, if we are 1.4 million, you know, founding affiliate, if only 200,000 can do what can live up to the standard or what Mr. Ashford wants us to do, he will die a happy man. That's the truth, because he said not everybody will do it. Not everybody will say yes, 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 yes. You know, said I will do it, yes, because you like they said an old man biblically, they said the child will say yes, I will do it, and didn't go, and the child said no, I will not do it, but then you know decide to go and do it. Who have done the job? It's the person who said no, but decide to go and do it, not the person who say yes, yes. Many are called, few are chosen. You know, before you join ONPASSIVE, you already have the heart. There are people who join ONPASSIVE, they already have the heart, they've been doing it, and they believe now ONPASSIVE will give them that platform to do more. And if you look at it biblically, you know, I always talk, because I'm a Christian, I always talk about going back to the Bible. They said, if you meet a man who is cold and hungry, you know, you didn't provide food for him and you didn't provide a warm cloth, you said, go, eat well, God, you know, dress warm, eat well, God bless you. What would your God bless you do to that person?
Your faith has saved you.
Yes. Yeah, God bless you mean nothing to that person, because that person first is still cold, is hungry, you know, and you cannot provide, because the only thing you can do is to provide. You cannot preach even the gospel to a hungry man, because the man will never listen to you. That's why Jesus always feed before preach. When you look at the multitude, he said, no, give them food first, because if you don't give them food, whatever you say, they will never listen. They will never even understand, because your stomach is just rumbling. So he said, what is this man saying? I'm hungry, you're telling me about this. You know, the good news is ONPASSIVE giving us that platform where we can preach without preaching, by doing the action, blessing people, going around doing stuff without taking any credit for yourself. Because the worst thing about taking the credit, because even Mr. Ashbufra is not taking credit. He said, no, everything comes from the Almighty, not him. He said God assigned him. You know, he's a believer. You know, we do it without taking credit, serving the people, being the servant. That is the humanitarian part of it, where you are doing it, but you don't even take one bit credit of it. And I know many people, like when you talk to people in ONPASSIVE, there are people who have that burning desire to go out and bless, waiting for this time and financial freedom to come, and they will go out and bless as many people. Most of us will change our communities, you know, because there are also things that I want to do, you know, and there are things that, you know, I have that desire before joining ONPASSIVE. I said, God, where will I ever have money to do some of these things, you know, to change some of these things that you are saying? Because if you look at it massively, like Africa, where we come from, you see those who have massive building, big house, gate round, but when they come out from the gate, where are they driving to? A pothole, shabby road, dirty road. Your money means nothing to you, because you cage yourself in a place like you are in a prison. and your neighbors, all of them, when you come, you look at the whole neighborhood is dirty around you. Even your house, even the beauty of your house cannot even show anything. You know, how do you live around that? Sometimes I look and say, how do you live? Because the same road that you are driving, the same poor man is driving there, and you cannot even fix it because your greed have already made you to be that way. Because even scripture says what? A lazy man is a wicked man. People tend to punish their own self. I'm not preaching here today. I don't know. I'm just fired up.
Listen, guys, you know the policy here is when Colin starts preaching, look for an opportunity to take back the mic because he can take us to Jericho.
Yeah. So the truth is, ONPASSIVE is giving us that platform where, you know, there are people burning desire to go out and be, you know, do something where they will look at it and say, yes, I've played my own part. You know, because at the end of the day, when we're born into this, what I said it yesterday, we'll leave a footprint. You know, it can be a good footprint or it can be a bad footprint. But whichever one you leave, no matter what you do, you will leave a footprint. So what footprint do we want to leave? How do you want people to remember you? Somebody who has all the world and eat it. Because when you keep it, the people will not know you for what you own, as Michelle Farah said. They will know you for what you've given out. You know, but whatever you want to do, you will leave a footprint. And let us try. That's my wish and my own dream, that at least I just want to have that heart that when I am being blessed with what ONPASSIVE will provide for me, God should make me to be humble more and more so I can bless people. Let me not be who I am not. Let me be who I know I am. Let nothing change my way. Because I just want to do as much, you know, as long as I live, I just want to do good. That's what I would say, because that is the humanity part of it. And that's why I'm so fired up for ONPASSIVE. When I look at what is coming, the time and financial freedom, no CEO will stand and make that, pronounce a word like this, that I want to give you time and financial freedom. No CEO have ever done that. Because it's a big statement to make, that I want to give you time and financial freedom so you can go and do good. They don't even want to give you time freedom, even financial freedom, because they want to take everything for themselves. You know, so we are really blessed to be in ONPASSIVE. And Ms. Ashford is always saying this every time. You will have anything. What do you want to do? Every time you come to the platform, tell me what you want to do. By December, what do you think you will do? He always asks this question to founders. This is a man who means business, because he wants to eradicate, you know, certain things that is happening in his own little way. You know, changing people's world cannot change the whole world, but he wants in a way that where his foot cannot reach, somebody's foot will go that way. Where his eye cannot see, somebody's eyes will see it. Where his hand cannot stretch, let somebody's hand stretch to that angle and bless humanity. So, Mr. Comfort, I will leave it there.
Let me hear you gladly saying, here I am, send me, send me. That's what Ash is doing here, guys. It's so sweet. It's quite so sweet. I don't know how I feel right now, but I'll let Vincent go first. But I just feel like talking. I forget that maybe I'm not really allowed to say much. So, Vincent, I know that it's eating you.
Donc, merci, Collins et Oliver, parce qu'ils nous ont parlé aussi, Olivier nous a parlé d'un projet très important, lui et son frère, et ils sont en train aussi ils ont plusieurs projets. Le projet que leur père a laissé, la construction d'un centre social, ils ont commencé, lui et son frère cadet, ils sont en train de mettre tout en œuvre pour réaliser ce projet humanitaire pour sa communauté. Donc, c'est des choses comme ça qu'il faut faire, qu'il faut aussi entreprendre. Donc, ils sont en train de travailler dans la mise en œuvre d'un projet très, très, très important pour un projet communautaire. Donc, c'est ça aussi ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE, ce n'est pas seulement aussi les logiciels. C'est vrai que ONPASSIVE, le concept de ONPASSIVE, c'est payer moins, faire moins et puis aussi avoir beaucoup de revenus. Ça, c'est le concept de ONPASSIVE. Mais ce concept, on a ce concept, il faudrait aussi, si, comme notre PDG avait dit, si on a aussi les poches pleines, nous sommes rassasiés, il faudrait qu'aussi on pense ceux qui sont autour de nous, ça peut être peut-être nos voisins immédiats, ça peut être nos voisins éloignés, ça peut être aussi notre communauté, là où nous venons. Moi, on sait que nous venons de quelque part où les gens ont des difficultés pour manger. Il y a des gens qui ont seulement une seule ration de nourriture par jour. Donc, si nous, on en a beaucoup, on peut les aider à améliorer les conditions de vie, améliorer aussi les conditions de vie de tous ceux qui sont autour de nous. Surtout nous, Africains, nous savons d'où nous venons. Donc, si nous avons les moyens, c'est de mettre aussi au service de nos frères et sœurs qui sont aussi dans des difficultés. Donc, raison pour laquelle ONPASSIVE est le bienvenu pour nous tous, parce que ONPASSIVE ne sera pas là seulement pour les produits, mais ONPASSIVE aussi va nous aider aussi à aider ceux qui sont autour de nous, qui sont dans la pauvreté, qui ont besoin de l'aide, même pour aller à l'école, les enfants. On peut aussi construire des écoles pour les enfants aussi en Afrique, par-ci, par-là. Donc, c'est beaucoup. ONPASSIVE va faire ce que nous ne pouvons pas faire, comme nous qui sommes ici sur cette plateforme, ce qu'on ne peut pas faire individuellement. ONPASSIVE peut nous aider à réaliser nos projets, à aider aussi les gens dans nos communautés. Et aussi les enfants qui ne vont pas à l'école, on peut scolariser beaucoup d'enfants dans certaines parties du monde, pas seulement aussi en Afrique, on peut aller partout et puis aider, construire des centres de communautaires, des écoles, des hôpitaux. Donc, c'est de ça que mes frères nous ont parlé. Donc, c'est fait beaucoup. Collins aussi a parlé de un ventre qui a faim, qui n'est bon, il n'est pas libre. Quelqu'un qui a faim n'est pas libre. Donc, si tu as faim, moi, je viens parler, vous n'allez pas m'écouter. Donc, il a dit aussi, même quand Jésus faisait ses miracles, il donnait à manger aux gens d'abord avant d'exécuter ses miracles. Donc, c'est ce que mon frère Collins a dit. Et c'est vrai aussi ce qu'il dit, parce qu'un homme qui a faim n'est pas un homme libre. Donc, c'est ce que ONPASSIVE va faire. ONPASSIVE est venu pour nous donner à manger. Donc, quand il va nous donner à manger, quand nous on sera rassasiés, nous aussi, à notre tour, d'aider ceux qui sont autour de nous, leur donner aussi à manger, pour qu'eux aussi, ils voient les bienfaits de ONPASSIVE. Donc, ONPASSIVE, ce n'est pas seulement les logiciels que nous allons construire ou tous les bienfaits qui sont autour de nous. Donc, même notre l'artificiel intelligent, aujourd'hui, tous ces produits que nous avons, ça va nous aider aussi à aider beaucoup de gens. Tu peux nous donner même les voies et moyens pour développer nos communautés, tout ça là. Donc, je vous remercie. C'est ce que mes frères aussi ont dit pour l'instant.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Good job. Good job. So guys, let's quickly have a look. Collins, you and myself, we're in the UK. So much is happening now. One thing that we cannot ignore, there's nobody to ignore this, is debts. People are living in heavy debts. Debts that they just know that I will live with this, my friend, until death do us part. Because they're so bad, they can't pay. You have debts. You're even struggling to live with your family. And many, many more things are happening. You have the school fee loans. You have the council tax if you live in the United Kingdom. You have a lot with the inflation coming. And you know what? As it stands in the UK, if not in Birmingham, I think the entire UK, this 2024, the council tax is going to be increased again by 10%. Meanwhile, the one that is here now, people are unable to pay. Where do you go from here if you cannot come to ONPASSIVE? That's just why we came here today. Listen, your debts are going to be paid, be it the school fee loan, the council tax, or whatever debts. That thing is going to be gone. That's the only reason why Mr. Mufara is here. So, guys, let's do us a favor. Do something. Just tell somebody about this. Let them have a listen. Let them think. And if you're listening or you stumble on this, be it today, now, or later on, or in the future, or in years to come, just drop a question in the chat. Ask us questions and let's help you out. We are just here to help. We don't need to tell people about ONPASSIVE because that's not how ONPASSIVE works. All we do is go to sleep because Ash and his family and his team are working 24/7 while we sleep, wake up in the morning and see the accounts smiling, and we smile to the bank, get the boots and start penetrating the hinterland, the ends of the earth to change lives. So it doesn't mean that you live in debt when there's a solution for it, because living in debt is imprisonment. I've got some. That's why I'm saying I'm sharing a live experience. It's not a good thing to be in debt. Listen, students, no more debt. Imagine, guys, some of you and myself, mine are still young before they get to university. Just close your eyes and imagine your child going through university and everything and start working or doing business and stuff without incurring student loan. What a future. What a future. That is why we're here today, guys. So if you want to share, share with somebody. If someone doesn't need it for anything, they need it for their children's future, so they don't take student loans. Parents, I'm one of them. I've got student loan, and if I don't have ONPASSIVE tomorrow, my children take student loan. Where does this lead us to? That is what families are going through. Nobody will come here to tell you, but let them tell you in the chat section, how do we go about this? We are happy to help. So, Brother Oliver,
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sister Comfort, for this. I, for one, am a victim. I'm in the United States. I owe a huge amount of student loan. But today, I'm happy when I sleep like a 3-month-old baby, because I know the future is bright. In the twinkle of an eye, I will pay off my student loan. Taxes, name it. Owing taxes, owing student loan. You ask yourself, why did I go to school? Because you work the money, it goes back. You know, it's a recycle. You know, they give you the education, you go get the education, now you come and start paying them back, and you have 24% taxes, federal taxes, and maybe 10% state taxes here in the United States. Then what? Then the little one that's come to you. But today, we are proud to say we are business people. I own a domain, I own a website. I own my own business, not any kind of a business. So if you look at, again, when we talk about humanitarian, I discuss this with colleagues also, when we talk about humanitarian, companies are also going to be in humanitarian. Why do I say so? Cost effective. Look at OConnect, the other provider, 10,000 users that we have now is 6,400. Mr. Ash will not give you for up to $1,000. We don't know yet, but he will give it in such a price that it will cut down companies' cost. And what that company are going to do, they are going to jack up salaries, benefits. In a way, now they'll have enough money in their pocket to shop. They were about to lay out, they will not lay out any employees anymore. You know, so this is also humanitarian by induction. This is humanitarian by induction. So you see what ONPASSIVE is bringing to the world, not only people around in our neighborhood, but even to companies. The one is going through recession. That recession, ONPASSIVE is going to like reduce it. In a way, those who come to our ecosystem, there are 5.6 billion people that access the internet. Companies are there. Tell me, they are going to come in, and our ecosystem is going to explode. Like the CEO said, that we are going to explode the internet space in a good way, and put money also in employees' their pocket, because their companies will come and buy our applications, our products, cost effective, cheaper price, and the companies their companies are going to make good money and give them pay raise, give them bonuses, you know. So maybe they wanted to lay off, the company will not lay off again, because they need those companies. And our products are what? AI embedded, efficiency, you know, productivity will increase, efficiency, perfect, profit increase, you know, because ONPASSIVE has put money in that company's pocket. So that is another form of humanitarian. So it's not only we that we are going to touch the neighborhood, companies also around the world. So please, then you see that people also pay their student loan, like myself here that owe student loan. How I owe student loan, my daughter also come and owe a student loan in the United States. Such a bizarre. It's a little bit. I get worried before that my daughter will go to school. I'll have student loan. My daughter also come and own student loan. But today I'm smiling. We should all be smiling, because that burden, Mr. Ash Mufara has taken it away from us. He has taken it away from us. So now my daughter will go to school, any school of her choice. We know we'll be able to afford it. You know, so we should give kudos to our CEO. He is the champion, and he is the, you know, the man of the world today. You know, and I'm very proud to be a founder. Like I saw my sister Lynn Nakamoto just put that we should be patient. We've been patient enough, and now we are going to reap what we've sown.
Indeed, bro.
And our generation will never suffer again. Thank you.
things would never be the same again. So we are taking the last round as my brother Collins starts.
Yes, Mr. Comfort. Thank you, bro.
To
Oliver.
pour it out
Fire up.
all because after this you don't have another chance.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. You know, there's always a statement that never wish for life to be easy. Never pray that life should be easy. But always pray that in a difficult time, you should get breakthrough. That's it. Pray. That's the only prayer you can give, that in times like this, there should be an answer, and ONPASSIVE is the answer. You know, in moments like this, ONPASSIVE is here as like support to help everyone, you know, to help companies, as Oliver said, all of us, you know, there is a place for all of us in ONPASSIVE. So if you are out of ONPASSIVE, then you'll be crying like Peter Roger said, that they are there to take everything, even in your grave. They are still ready to sell your grave. If you don't pay, you owe them, they bury you, they come and dig everything out, still sell it for another person. It means you don't even have a place, a resting place. So ONPASSIVE is just here to give us that peace of mind where you will sleep, you know, knowing fully well that your debt is being paid. You know, there is a system that is there working for you whilst you sleep. You know, there is no better place you can be other than ONPASSIVE. You can say, oh, I'm a businessman, I don't need ONPASSIVE. Yes, you do. You need ONPASSIVE. Because if we look at your products, the services you are using, at least you're using some software, how much are you paying? Have you taken a closer look what ONPASSIVE is offering? Have you checked if there's a better deal for you that can enhance your own business? Everyone, everywhere need ONPASSIVE. Doesn't matter what you are doing. You know, everyone need ONPASSIVE, and this is a place, you know. So we are just grateful to be part of this journey because we've seen it. We saw the journey. We don't even know that much, but the little that we know, you know, make us to be, you know, very, very sure that where Mr. Ashford is taking us to is massive. It's really massive. Why would someone just get up, spend his entire life just to build something like this? For what reason? Why would he stand and just take all the stake, the pain, you know, give us more time? He said, you know what, I will take the pain. Like I was telling Oliver, I said, every time they give us excess, what happened? The company take the heat. But they always take it with grace, with humbleness, build it. Sometimes they come, not every day is a good day, but sometimes always put a smile in his face to speak to us, to speak to everybody, even the affiliate, not only the founders, those who are still coming. Mr. Ashmufara reach out to everybody. What a man. You know, sometimes you look at it, you say, wow, nobody on earth will ever do that because the world is full of greed. You know, even I myself, maybe if you put me in that position, greed will take over. But I always pray that greed shouldn't take over. You know, so this is the difference with Mr. Ashmufara, because he doesn't look money like anything. You know, he doesn't look at it. He said the only thing is to bless humanity. So he is a special human being to build such a solution. We all know how software is in the market. We know it's very expensive. You know, nobody will build it knowing that you will come and make money, go and sleep, and then you make money. Nobody will do that for you. But the reason why he's taking this take is because he is doing something that has never been done before, giving everything. Because he said, I don't even need it. How much do you really need? How much do we need? And if it is the question the world is asking, the world will be a better place. How much do you need? How much does the Amazon guy need? How much does you talk Microsoft? You don't need all of that. You know, because money and wealth is just to keep us while we live. But there is nothing we can take out of this world, and there is nothing we bring in. So why do you keep it instead of blessing others? You need just that little. You know, so the good news is ONPASSIVE is coming here to do a lot of things. But I pray that as many as, you know, many people join, whether you are hearing for your first time, please look deep into it. Why Mr. Ashmufara built this company? You know, let us look deep. And those who are coming, when you start to use the solution, it's about humanity. Because it is already there for you freely. They give you freely too. You have to give it out. So that's what I would say is the comfort. ONPASSIVE is for everybody. Come in, take a look, and you will never believe what you've seen.
Not true. So our brother Vincent, last
Okay,
round.
ok. Thank you, Sister Comfort, Brother Oliver and Brother Collins. Donc, je commence par la sœur Comfort, qu'elle avait dit que ici en Angleterre, il y a beaucoup de dettes. Nous sommes beaucoup endettés. On donne des prêts pour étudier. Elle a des prêts qu'elle a utilisés pour étudier. Ses enfants aussi ont des prêts. Et tous ces prêts, la famille est endettée. Donc, c'est pas facile de s'en sortir. Et aussi, il y a aussi les taxes au niveau de la municipalité qui vont encore augmenter de plus de 10%. Donc, tout ça, il faut payer. Mais comment faire pour s'en sortir? C'est on passif. Si on passif, on ne pourra pas s'en sortir parce que toutes les familles sont endettées. Nous sommes endettés jusqu'au cou. On te donne l'argent pour étudier, on donne l'argent aux enfants aussi, et tout ça, il faut le payer. Donc, la seule solution aujourd'hui pour payer toutes ces dettes, sont passifs. Sont passifs, ceux qui peuvent nous aider à s'en sortir de cette situation. C'est ce que la sœur a dit. Et pour le frère Olivier aussi, qui vit aussi aux États-Unis, c'est pareil. Lui aussi, il a étudié. Il a beaucoup de dettes qui sont derrière. Les prêts qu'ils ont été retravaillés pour étudier. Il a ça. Il y a sa fille aussi. Et grâce aujourd'hui, avec un passif, il dort bien parce qu'il n'a plus de soucis. Il sait que il va payer toutes ses dettes, il va s'en sortir, il va bien vivre. Ses enfants aussi vont bien vivre parce que on passif va faire le travail, on passif va l'aider à payer tout ce qu'il a comme dette, tout ce qu'il a pris comme dette sur lui, tout sera pris en compte par un passif. Donc, raison pour laquelle aujourd'hui, il nous invite, nous tous, à s'inscrire, même ceux qui n'ont pas encore fait, c'est le moment de profiter de l'occasion parce qu'on passif est là pour nous aider à aider les familles aujourd'hui. Et il y a les réceptions, comme mon frère Collins a dit, il y a les réceptions partout, ici, partout. Donc, c'est un passif qui peut nous aider à s'en sortir de cette réception qui domine partout dans le monde, Pas seulement il y a un seul, même en Europe, aux États-Unis, en Afrique, partout en Asie, il y a la récession. Les familles souffrent, les gens n'arrivent plus à joindre les deux bouts. Il y a aussi beaucoup d'histoires, même pour payer la nourriture mensuelle, c'est vraiment difficile. Donc, on demande vous voyez, aujourd'hui, toutes ces familles n'auront pas assez de problèmes parce qu'ils ont joué en passif. Et en passif va l'aider à s'en sortir, à payer les factures, tout ce qu'ils vont, et puis ils peuvent mener une vie paisible. Et aussi aider les voisins, les familles, la communauté, toujours. Donc, nous disons toujours merci à M. H de nous avoir donné. Je pense que c'est un don que M. H vient de nous faire. Et grâce à lui, on pourra mieux vivre, on pourra bien vivre. Même moi-même, ma fille, elle a pris un compte en passif. Elle m'a dit non, papa, je vais prendre un compte pour pouvoir payer mes dettes que j'ai pris pour étudier à l'université. Donc, c'est ce que je vais faire en passif pour pouvoir payer. Donc, elle a pris un compte. Elle, dans son souci, c'est qu'elle aura l'argent pour payer les dettes qu'elle a octroyées pour étudier. Donc, raison pour laquelle je vois qu'elle a fait vrai parce que c'est juste. Elle pourrait avoir les moyens pour payer sa dette qu'elle a octroyée pour étudier à l'université. Donc, c'est ce que mes frères et sœurs ici nous vous expliquent qu'il faut, c'est un passif seulement qui peut nous faire sortir de là. Et Collins aussi a bien précisé que nous avons besoin d'une société comme un passif pour sa solution humanitaire parce que c'est pas seulement les logiciels. Et c'est cette partie de on passif qui va nous aider, nous tous, à sortir de nos problèmes financiers que nous traversons partout dans le monde entier. Donc, merci si ça conforte.
Wow, thank you so much, Brother Vincent. So he shared an experience. So we like hearing this when our children get the vision of ONPASSIVE. So Vincent's daughter is one of them. She understands it, and it's going to go far. You know, young people get it better when their fellow young people talk to them. They are going to be really. You can pay your school fee loan, then I'm interested. You know, that's how we are going to liberate as many people as God will bring them our way. So, guys. I want to borrow this quote here from this guy, Dalai Lama, who says, if you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. I come from the tropics, so I know the size of a mosquito, and I know what they do here at night. Listen, so where am I heading to? If you are watching us here and you are inspired, there's something burning in your heart you think you want to share here, do not be shy. Reach out. We want to accommodate everybody here because ONPASSIVE is that platform for everybody. Empowerment Network is purely, entirely, 100% ONPASSIVE. So if you have anything at all you are doing, anything you are planning, or anything that you just need to share or share your excitement with ONPASSIVE, just come up. Maybe that one last person is just waiting for your contribution to finally take a turn. And of course, the family gets bigger and bigger. And that's how much we are going to be able to change the world. Do not stay behind and don't feel left behind. If I've not reached out to you to join this panel or to join one of our panels Monday to Friday, then it's because I don't know how to get to you. This platform is open for everybody. So we love you guys. Thank you for all the contributions. Let's keep the fire burning. Let's get ready because the time is here. The time is now. Tomorrow is Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Heroes webinar. Guys, bring in every and anybody. Love you. Thank you and see you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you, brothers.